Right now, you have a powerful summary audiobook of Cycle and Season of Life in your hands that I hope you'll watch and listen seriously. The words you're looking at are not just print on paper or elsewhere. These words have a unique force. Our goal is to turn these words into ideas and feelings. We can use them to build a new life with new goals. Most books aim to entertain or inform. This summary audiobook aims to inspire and focus on what matters most in life. Since you have this audiobook, you may be searching for something. You might want to change something in your life. Perhaps you feel undervalued or underused in your current job. Or you could be facing a personal problem that confuses you. Whatever brought you here to listen or watch this book, it seems you want answers. If you watch this video till the end, you're ready for change. And that's what this summary book is about. Transforming your life into what you want it to be. Do subscribe if you haven't. Your one subscribe will make my day. Let's begin. For thousands of years, people have been born, learned from parents and teachers, lived their lives, set goals, dreamed big, but left little behind when they died. Books and seminars teach us about success, and those who are successful often share their advice. Some people gain wealth at the cost of friendships and family. Others never get rich, but keep their families together. Most of us are either poor, hoping to be rich, or rich wanting to feel the joy we had when we were poor. This book summarizes ideas and observations from 40 years, aiming to give perspective on life, its purpose, opportunities, and challenges. It doesn't exactly tell you how to succeed or avoid failure. If there were clear answers, everyone would be successful now. What works for one person may not work for another, as we are all unique. The goal of this book is to awaken the inspiration and answers within each of us. Let's find our own answers to our own challenges by understanding the stages and changes of life. The effect of environment on circumstance. We all, rich or poor, young or old, are shaped by our experiences and interactions. Each thought we've had has influenced us. Every movie, book, or TV show we've seen has affected us. Disappointments, victories, doubts, dreams, and love have all impacted us. We are responsible for who we are today. Sometimes we blame others for our problems. The marks left by people and events are now in the past. What happened even yesterday no longer matters unless we let it. What's important is who influences us now and in the future. The past is set, but the future is full of potential. Don't let past failures hold back your future possibilities. Use past experiences wisely to improve your future. For those aiming for financial independence, focus on the future, not the past. Start by checking who and what affects their lives now. This will shape their future. We often gather a mix of people and surroundings in our lives. If not changed, our future might look like our past. Progress has its cost, as every gain also means a loss. Negative things affect us daily. A big challenge is to identify these negative sources and remove them if needed. We wouldn't drink deadly poison knowingly, but we may have friends or colleagues who harm us similarly. One kind of poison kills instantly, others kill dreams and motivation. The methods may differ, but the end result is the same. Some will laugh at those who read helpful books, but not reading and not being able to read both lead to ignorance. Some may try to discourage those seeking a better job. Yet, it's important to find our purpose for true happiness. Some may dislike those with high goals, but without goals, there's no achievement, and life remains stagnant. Some might gossip about successful people, but there's no joy among those who aren't doing well. Sometimes we need to leave behind those who hinder us, despite the tears. Some may resent those who improve their lives, but poverty brings little joy or love. A sad truth is that friends might leave those who change for the better. Those left behind may feel forgotten, but it's often those who accept mediocrity that stay behind. It can be hard to clear out the baggage we collect over time. We often stick to ideas that limit us and friendships that hinder our growth. We allow harmful acquaintances and unethical business practices. We learn shortcuts for profit at the expense of quality. Many times, we let people and their attitudes shape us, even when these attitudes bring little progress or happiness. It may not be popular, but we all gather people, habits, and beliefs that we cannot afford to keep for a better life. Friendships are important, but so is personal growth. Meeting business friends for lunch is a usual event. In an hour, we can fulfill our need for food, gossip, and complaints about various topics. We often share hearsay and do nothing to solve the issues we discuss. Even when solutions come up, we rarely share them with those who can make changes. To improve our happiness or results, we must bravely remove negatives from our lives. It's better to dine alone than with negative people. It's better to cancel an appointment than waste time. Changing a harmful talk is better than continuing it. Honesty is better than half-truths. Saying no is preferred over saying yes to unwanted actions or people. Firmness is better than politeness towards those undeserving of respect. To better ourselves, we need to do what others fail to do. A few good friends are better than many bad ones. Having no friends is better than having a few bad ones. Life involves constant selection, rejection, and change. Every person can bring either benefit or harm. Being too nice invites trouble. People with negative attitudes and opinions seek nice people to listen to their rants. A key challenge is guarding our minds. We should examine the influence of those who shape our attitudes. Others' words and comments affect us all. Conversations filled with negativity shape our moods and character. As a wise man stated, a sour face is the result of sour thoughts. Parents sometimes wrongly label their children as bad or shy. Teachers might also suggest that a child is slow or uncooperative. These words can shape our character growing up. As adults, we tend to befriend similar people. The weak attract the weak. The successful are drawn to success. To improve ourselves, we need to both do and undo things. Negative influences must be cut off to allow change. If we don't let go of our old mindset, changing will be almost impossible. It's hard to move forward if people keep pulling us back. Think of someone who's always struggling financially. One day, they decide to never live like that again. They start reading helpful books, dressing better, thinking positively, going to nice places. They're committed to improving their lives. However, it's hard to succeed if they go home to discouraging voices. There's always a negative person bringing them down. Experiencing our renewed will to succeed and the words of those close to us that echo a fruitless past can be likened to a psychological elevator journey. We elevate ourselves with our thoughts and actions, yet someone thoughtlessly hits the down button, pulling us back to where we started mentally. Our newfound self-assurance swiftly crumbles into old uncertainty. Our fresh actions are overwhelmed by existing fears. Ultimately, we might revert to the mindset that brings people to their psychological and financial downfall. After dragging us away from our realm of dreams, aspirations, and achievements with their well-intentioned but damaging views, our friends celebrate by inviting us to their Friday night gathering. Here, we once again partake in the jests, sarcasm, and rumors of those satisfied with their own mediocrity. After trading our dreams for a new life, for the acceptance of old habits, we silently transition to never again attempt, plan, dream, explore, or accomplish anything. The importance of having the right friends around you is incredibly significant. The risk of being surrounded by the wrong friends can be disastrous. A fitting theme could be friendship in relation to the personal growth derived from it. Lastly, bear in mind that the right friends should not equate to those with the most wealth. It's the attitudes, awareness, and other positive traits of the friends we choose that matter. Not every financially challenged person makes a poor friend, nor do all wealthy friends enrich our lives. Carefully scrutinize your friends, not their assets or achievements. By evaluating our friends from both ends of the financial scale, we may find several rich as well as poor friends with whom we can no longer afford to mingle. The value of attitudes. No matter your beliefs, it's hard to deny that humans are part of a bigger plan. I personally think we come from somewhere else, and that our intelligence existed before Earth. Our life on Earth is just a small step in a bigger journey. Maybe hell is realizing we wasted our time on negative things instead of growing. And the people we love most have moved on without us because they chose to grow. We can't speak or touch them anymore, but we know they're there. When I think about people and their actions, I believe we're meant to grow and find happiness. In a country full of opportunities, anyone can achieve their best life, including wealth. Unlike some religions say, wealth isn't evil, poverty is. Poverty holds back those who don't use their talents, letting others take care of them. Some people believe being meek means being poor. This is wrong, an excuse by lazy people to avoid progress. People who give up when things are hard or don't commit fully to their work or aims are included in this group. Think about Washington crossing the Delaware, Lincoln overcoming failure, and Kennedy aiming for the moon. All of them faced challenges, but worked hard to improve the world. In case my point isn't clear, I believe we were not made to fail, or live in poverty, or mediocrity. We have the ability to progress, imagination, ideas, inspiration, and intellect. Our only limit is not recognizing our limitless nature. It takes effort to realize our potential, to be enthusiastic, to keep trying when everyone says, stop. It takes effort to handle life's highs and lows, and to love ourselves despite failure. On the other hand, failing requires little effort. It's just a bad attitude about our present and future. Interestingly, we can control our attitudes, but often act like we can't. Our attitude decides if we read or ignore, try or quit, blame ourselves or others. It determines if we love or hate, tell the truth or lie, act or delay, advance or retreat. Ultimately, our attitude decides if we succeed or fail. It's special that a God who made the huge, intricate universe also created humans with free choice to succeed or fail. This all-knowing God gave us a delicate planet named Earth. He placed smart humans on it who could either improve or ruin it. It's interesting that God left both Earth and humans incomplete. He didn't build bridges over rivers, left artworks unfinished, songs unsung, books unwritten, and space unexplored. To complete these tasks, He created unfinished humans with the ability in their hearts and minds to do these things, based on their choices. Attitude shapes choice, which determines outcomes. We are and can become what we choose. As you read this, your attitude has shaped who you are. Your excitement, faith in yourself, patience with others, and joy for your limitless future come from your attitude. God's work is done, but creating a better future for yourself is just starting. As long as you live, you have the chance to finish this work and complete what God left undone on earth and within you. In life, attitude is everything. The constant, predictable pattern of change. The tide comes in, then goes out. The sun rises to give light and sets to bring darkness. Farms worldwide suffer from drought, then get plenty of rain. Today, we suffer under the hot August sun. Soon we'll bundle up against the cold winter storm. Prosperity offers ample opportunities and rewards, but withdraws when business conditions worsen. Smiles turn into tears, joy into sorrow, and celebration into tragedy. Close friends become bitter enemies. Wars, guns, and bloodshed are followed by a temporary peace. Each of us living on this globe called Earth, with time, replace confidence with doubt, patience with stress, hope with boredom, and achievement with disillusionment. As life's wheel keeps turning, all human emotions come, go, and come back. We watch in surprise as a moral generation becomes immoral, making us predict world's end, just like our ancestors did facing the same problem generations ago. Every generation treats life's confrontations, disappointments, and challenges as if they're the first to face such events, even though they happened and ended before Christianity. For all of us, the only constant in life is how we feel and think about it. A major challenge for us is learning to live through life's changes without being changed by them. To constantly strive to better ourselves despite changing circumstances assures tolerance for life's hard times and lets us fully enjoy life's blessings when harvest season arrives. The spring. After winter's chaos comes spring, a time for action and opportunity. It's a period to sow seeds of knowledge and effort in life's fertile fields. It's not a time for delay or fear of failure. It's unwise to miss spring while focusing on past successes or failures. Spring often appears briefly or makes us inactive with its beauty. Don't spend too much time admiring the flowers, or you may find spring has passed with your seeds unused. Spring doesn't care if you sow or sleep or how much you plant. It doesn't mind if you plant useful wheat or useless weeds. Spring, soil, sun, or other factors don't care if you plant at all. They just offer a chance to benefit. Spring won't urge you to plant or warn about the results of not planting. For a farmer, spring is emotionless. God gave you the wisdom to start working at the right time. For anyone, spring represents chances to take a class, talk to someone, or have the courage to change jobs, homes, or even opinions. Life's spring times are rare. Don't let spring pass while you ponder past hardships. As humans, we have intelligence, wisdom, and freedom to choose. Use discipline to plant despite obstacles. The world's rocks, weeds, and thorns can't destroy all your seeds if you plant widely and wisely. Use spring to clear negative thoughts from your mind, like weeds from soil. Positive emotions can help you overcome challenges. Don't listen to those who discourage you during your productive times. They might struggle later, while those who took the opportunity to work won't. Spring represents faith and hard work. It's a fresh start after winter. It's when we take up new opportunities. When we embrace these chances, we see nature's beauty around us, reminding us that promises get fulfilled. The same snow that made us seek warmth in winter also nourished nature's plants, now visible to us. Put in effort without complaining or doubting. Did flowers complain about the cold? No, they didn't. Yet they serve as reminders, threats, or promises. Do flowers fear the return of winter or upcoming summer challenges? Do they make excuses or lie? They survive by overcoming difficulties. Just like them, you too have to push aside obstacles to succeed. The same God who gives life and opportunities to nature gives them to you too. Are you lesser than a flower? Unlike them, you have a brain, vision, and choice. You can share ideas with others. Spring just announces, "I'm here." It brings life and warmth. We get constant signs of its arrival. Robins, squirrels, swallows returning, field berries for those lacking supplies. Spring smiles at those who welcome it and saddens those who don't fully engage. Some only work a little. just enough to justify poor outcomes in the fall. They may fish, play, sleep, or lounge among flowers. Some plant carelessly or hastily, not performing at their full potential. They rely solely on God who made the wildflowers, forgetting that faith without works is dead. The spring's warmth, sunshine, and fertile fields are just parts of the success equation. The key ingredient is hard, honest, consistent human effort. This is the problem. As humans, we have free will, the right to choose, to use discipline or not, to act courageously or fearfully, to think or respond out of habit. Given freedom of choice, we often opt for rest, half-hearted effort, or an easy excuse. Sometimes we stay indoors for comfort or sit by a stream instead of working. Our intelligence allows us to lie well, make excuses, or blame circumstances. The gift of human intelligence and freedom of choice can be a curse. It lets us deceive ourselves, which is extreme ignorance. Choose action over rest. Opt for truth, not illusion. Pick a smile, not a frown. Select love, not hostility. Always choose the good in everything and seize opportunities to work when springtime blesses your life. Much of spring's potential relies on our faith's depth and extent. Life provides no guarantee that planting seeds will yield crops. We can only learn from others' experiences. Life's storms could ruin our efforts in opportunity fields. But not making an effort in spring guarantees no results in fall. Faith gives us a heavenly law that promises multiple rewards for every disciplined effort we make. For each seed planted, we harvest much more. For every good idea we share, we receive many more. For every act of faith we show, we get multiple rewards. For every act of love, we enjoy a life full of love. For every encouragement given, we reap honest efforts in spring and rest in autumn. For every patient understanding given to others, we get patience when we disappoint. Spring promises that we'll reap what we sow. If you lie, expect lies. If you're greedy, expect poverty. If you're lazy, expect emptiness. If you delay tasks, expect ineffective actions in the future. Planting in spring requires discipline. Failing to do so will bring regret in autumn. The pain of discipline is lighter than the pain of regret. We must plant in our youth or ask others in old age. A corn kernel produces its kind. A seed of doubt or fear grows into its own kind. Just as soil returns what we put into it, so does our mind return what we feed it with. It costs the same to think about love, prosperity, and self-confidence as it does to think about hate, poverty, and self-doubt. But the rewards differ greatly. Every day is like a new spring season. Our actions and thoughts today shape our future. Wasting today delays our progress. Don't dwell on the past or await tomorrow, because when it arrives, it will be today. There's no better time to start than now. Make the most of each moment for a brighter future. Procrastinating today will lead to regret tomorrow. For some, spring is challenging. Due to past inactivity or neglect, we might lack food or money. The needs are immediate, not for a future season. Our loved ones express their needs and hide their disappointment due to our failures. In such times, we forget that nature won't adjust its pace for us. Spring comes but doesn't wait, nor does it turn seeds into harvest. We need to wait for the right season. Nature won't give us an advance. Lack of effort leads to suffering. Entering the fields this spring is necessary, else we continue with the current conditions. Finally, be smart enough to see daily chances, learning from smarter people, playing with a kid, walking on a beach with someone special, reading an interesting book, saying nice things about others, observing the beauty of nature. Take odd moments to relax or try something new. Turn off the TV, have family talks, or enjoy quiet. Opportunities appear and disappear fast. leaving happy memories for those who grab them, or regret for the busy ones. Life is really a constant start, a constant chance, and a constant springtime. We only need to learn to look at life as we did when we were kids, letting wonder and curiosity make us take a second look, rather than taking for granted. Luck, joy, and peace await those who learn to search for the magic in the ordinary. The special mix of sun, earth, and seed in the springtime will give expected and amazing results for those who will learn to fully use the spring. The summer. Succeeding in life is not easy, just like a seed's struggle to reach light and air for its health. Progress, success, or happiness needs continuous effort due to existing obstacles that can deter the weak and undeserving. Overcoming one barrier leads to another, making life a tale of accomplishment despite difficulties. Without challenges, there'd be no achievements. Don't fault life's problems for your hardships. Does a seed complain about the rocks it must grow around? Would a meaningful life exist if we gave up at first difficulty? Life can pull you down, causing disappointment and despair. There will always be reasons to quit, but complaining only adds to life's downward pull. Weeds and bugs are automatic in life. They feed on others' hard work. The summer of life is a time for protection and daily efforts to guard against harmful insects and weeds. The spring is for creating valuable things which need summer to grow stronger and produce results in fall. Effort doesn't end with spring. As one task ends, another begins. Neglect leads to stagnation and decay. Life's challenges test our will to succeed and our deservingness of rewards. Understand that all good things will face challenges. It's nature's way of sorting out who is worthy. Life's problems aim to turn confidence into doubt and patience into impatience. Don't waste time arguing with nature. Unfairness often comes to those wanting something without effort. Instead of wasting time chasing pests, focus on diligent efforts to plant, protect, and preserve. For those who work hard, there aren't enough obstacles to ruin their past efforts. Learn to tolerate the constant presence of negativity. Understand that it always gives way to persistent human effort and growing faith. As the saying goes, you reap what you sow, but only when mental belief and attention to valuable things join the physical efforts. Face adversity with a smile and act swiftly to remove it. Expect adversity, as it will surely come. Be thankful for adversity because it encourages growth. Indeed, our character is shaped not by lack of challenges, but by how we respond to them. Everything, including adversity, serves a purpose. We both live in a world of cause and effect. Our current life is the result of seeds sown previously. Some habits we developed ourselves, while others were instilled in us by parents, teachers, or others whose flawed thought patterns were passed down to us. Regardless, our current mindset, finances, environment, lifestyle, and future outlook are our circumstances. To change these, we need to alter our habits, attitudes, opinions, and often our job, home, and even friends. A man buys a plant from a gardener without questioning its type. He plants it in his yard and it blossoms into a bougainvillea, causing an allergic reaction. Wishing it were a rose or tulip now is pointless. His discomfort won't change because he dislikes the result. He alone caused it. The same applies to someone living a mediocre life. It doesn't matter who planted the seeds of mediocrity. Blaming others, self-pity, or making excuses is foolish. What matters is taking significant voluntary action to change causes. Focus your thoughts, conversations, and full attention on this if you want to change circumstances. Spend your free time developing yourself by planning more, reading more, and investing more. Use your time and talents wisely. Show love towards worthy individuals. Above all, hold high regard for yourself. Your self-perception determines the quality of your life. People and events will sometimes hurt or disappoint you. This includes those you love and those you barely know. They usually don't mean to hurt you. However, certain situations make them act, speak, or think in harmful ways. Such actions can affect your feelings and life path. This has always been the case throughout history. The only way to avoid getting hurt is to isolate yourself. But even then, you'll disappoint yourself and feel haunted by what's happening outside. To deal with this, focus on personal growth. Since you can't control everything around you, try to control how you react to life's challenges. Believe in yourself because doubt kills confidence. Take care of yourself to avoid loss. Don't underestimate or overestimate yourself, but work towards reaching your potential. Avoid arrogance or rudeness, as these are signs of insecurity. Don't dwell on the past. Instead, prepare for a better future. Remember, you're like a seed meant to grow and overcome obstacles. You're destined to use your talents and achieve your dreams. Love more, expect more, overcome more, plan more, attract more, and enjoy more than you ever thought possible. Your success is waiting for your commitment and effort. You deserve it, you're growing, and you will succeed. The fall. I enjoy spring, but it feels too fresh. I like summer, but it seems too confident. That's why I love autumn most, with its slightly yellow leaves, calmer mood, vibrant colors, and a bit of sadness. Its golden beauty doesn't remind me of spring's innocence or summer's strength, but of the wisdom that comes with age. It understands life's limits and accepts them. Autumn is a season for celebration and self-reflection. If you worked hard in spring and battled against pests and difficult weather in summer, autumn can bring joyous rewards. But if you wasted spring and didn't use its fleeting chance well, autumn can bring worry and regret. In autumn, we learn how long or short winter will be. It reveals whether we've done what we need to do, or if we've just fooled ourselves with idle talk. The earth and autumn together judge our efforts. Their verdict can't be disputed because the results of our hard work are clear. Either we have plenty or we don't. If we don't, we should blame ourselves, not the soil or weather. Nothing is more thrilling than a plentiful harvest, and nothing more disappointing than an empty field in autumn. This applies to both farmers and those responsible for success in business. A poor harvest season reflects our past failures, which we must admit. An empty bank account shows that we've missed opportunities due to laziness or delay. The universe's law is perfect. It applies equally to everyone and everything. People have tried to get around or ignore this law since the beginning of time. In the end, our outcome is shown, whether we followed or disregarded this law. It's simple and known to all. The law is as you sow, so shall you reap. In every aspect of our lives, remember that what we give to the world, we receive in return. It's nature's way of balancing things. Both thoughts and actions shape outcomes, lifestyles, and attitudes. Lies attract lies eventually. Choosing an easier path at the cost of quality results in reduced profits and restless nights. All effort, whether service, marketing, recruitment, or products, must benefit everyone involved, or it won't stand the test of time. Planting corn in spring yields corn in fall, just like wheat, barley, or melons produce their own kind. You can't plant one crop and expect another just because you change your mind mid-summer. People often view successful individuals as lucky or dishonest. Surely, the man driving the luxury car to his expensive house didn't earn it through hard work and sacrifice. That's how poor people talk. For the wealthy man with the car and hilltop house, these are rewards for his past efforts. Those who criticize successful people for their good luck or dishonesty don't know the price often paid for success. They don't see the disappointments, shattered hopes, or broken dreams. They don't understand the risks associated with investing in unproven ideas. They overlook legal issues, tax burdens, labor challenges, government regulations, and family disagreements that come with chasing success. Critics only see and scorn the outcome, not understanding the cost and cause behind the success. As long as selfish people scorn the successful, they'll continue living as they do. In fall, we either enjoy or make excuses. Those who didn't fully use the spring, who didn't carefully protect their crops during summer, can't justify themselves. Only make excuses, shifting blame onto circumstances instead of themselves. The gap between a poor flat and a hilltop mansion is like the difference between average and massive effort in spring. Nature always assures that we get more than we sow. Despite knowing this, we often forget that to achieve success, we need to sow more. To succeed massively, we must work hard early in life. Working 40 hours a week may not be enough, especially if it's in the wrong field. At times, we must accept that our current field isn't good enough. Changing fields is hard, but not changing is even harder. The winter. Winter, like spring, can appear any time as a reminder of its power. In summer, when we care for our crops, winter can suddenly show up, threatening to take away our hard work. It can show up in spring, the season of opportunity, and if we don't act fast to stop its damaging effects, it might rob us of the chance for growth. Winter may also come early during harvest season in fall, just as we're ready to enjoy the fruits of our labor, leaving us with little. One important life lesson is that winter always comes. It's not only about cold, wind, ice, or snow, but also about despair, loneliness, disappointment, or tragedy. It's winter when prayers seem unanswered, or when our children's actions shock us. It's winter when the economy is against us, or when we're chased by debts. It's winter when we face competition, or when a friend takes advantage. Winter arrives in many forms and at any time, to both farmers and business people, or even in our personal lives. When winter comes, we are either prepared or unprepared. For those who are prepared, who have planted enough in spring, cared for their crops in summer, and harvested well in fall, winter can be an opportunity. It can be a time to read, plan, gather strength for spring, and a time to rest. It can be a time to celebrate, spend time with loved ones, and share what we've worked for. It's a time to feel grateful for what we have and what we can achieve. Winter is a time to rest, but not too much. It's a time to enjoy the results of our work, but not overindulge. It's a time for good conversations, but not gossip. It's a time for gratitude, but not complacency. It's a time to be proud, but not arrogant. What we do in winter determines what we do in spring. We should always better ourselves, our situations, and our outcomes. We can either improve or go backward. We never stay the same. If we don't improve, it means we're not using our intelligence, reason, and potential fully. What we don't use, we lose. If we don't use or misuse our intelligence, reasoning, potential, and strength, we may lose them. And when we lose these human qualities, we naturally go backward. Life's basic law demands either human advancement or decline. For those ready for winter, let them use it to their advantage, like they would in spring. But for the unprepared, winter's arrival brings regret and sorrow. Lack of prior discipline now results in the greater pain of regret. The weight of regret is much heavier than the burden of discipline. Regret is like an empty store with no food when fall is a year away. Even when spring arrives, we will struggle with nothing in our stomachs or wallets. For the prepared, winter is another form of springtime. But for the ill-prepared, winter brings fear and uncertainty, replacing love and harmony with blame and anger. The best time to realize the horrors of an unprepared winter is in spring in our minds. Let's imagine cold winds, snow-covered fields, iced trees, a crying, hungry child, and loved ones' disappointment. Let's mentally experience excuses for past mistakes, fears of unexpected visits, or receiving mail. Anticipating these scenes can motivate us to work hard in spring to prevent these imagined horrors from becoming real. Throughout the year, winter can impact our lives in small ways, testing us, reminding us of those constantly in winter. Winter can mean missed opportunities or lost love. It's disappointing when a trusted friend lets you down, or business goes to rivals. Harsh words from a loved one or pessimism from a trusted advisor are also winters. The challenge for those in winter is to not let it affect the arrival of spring and our ability to recognize it. Much of life is about staying part of the solution rather than becoming part of the problem. If you're without love, money, or a job, it's like winter, and it's because you've missed a spring somewhere. Ignoring problems is costly, and the winter is just a result of prior actions. Focusing on your troubles only makes them harder. Look inside yourself to find the real cause. Hard times are rarely due to outside factors. Blaming others for your issues is an easy way to avoid responsibility. People often blame others for their problems, leading to average results. To change things, we need to change our attitudes and habits. Talking about how unfair things are doesn't help. This type of conversation distracts from reality. It's similar to using TV, alcohol, or gossip as an escape from emptiness. Use winter as a time to prepare for spring, not to dwell on past mistakes. Stay positive and hopeful, appreciating the past and looking forward to the future. Be thankful for your successes, challenges, and life's uncertainties. They are blessings that open up future possibilities. Winter is a time for reflection and self-evaluation. It's a chance to rethink your goals and methods. It's a time to find new solutions and ways to help others. It's a chance to understand and control anger, to be fair and careful in judgment. Winter is a time to be honest with ourselves and learn to get along with imperfect people. It's also a time to become wise enough to know what to say and what not to say. The wisdom gained teaches us that change is a natural part of life. Only honesty, loyalty, love, and trust should remain constant. Winter is a time to be grateful for our achievements or for enduring our failures. Winter, a less active season, is perfect for gaining knowledge through constant learning. This doesn't mean learning new things, but adopting new behaviors. We naturally learn life's facts when we're inspired and believe in ourselves. Winter gives a chance to fulfill promises and reply to letters. It's also a time to support the young, who are insecure due to lack of experience, and the elderly, who fear the future because of their experiences. Don't let a winter pass without spending time helping and encouraging others. By doing this, you'll gain self-confidence, as the teacher often learns more than the students. Make sure to think of others first during winter. Be kind, gentle, and appreciate them. Most importantly, laugh more in winter, even if it's cold and snowy, knowing that spring will soon bring new life. Defeat, the best beginning. Someone once stated, "Don't ask for an easier life, but for more hurdles and tests." These challenges shape a person's resolve and character. Every success story I know started with the person hitting rock bottom mentally and financially. This low point often motivates people to tap into their talents, abilities, and determination, all necessary to improve their situation. Adversity triggers change, which is always due to personal transformation. In my experience, things don't change on their own. It takes a person fed up enough with the will and desire to change their life to make a difference. They proclaim their refusal to accept defeat and humiliation. Then time, fate, and circumstances reluctantly step aside, unable to stop such resolve. Sadly, most people don't change. They wait for circumstances to shift, blaming others or situations for their slow progress. Accepting defeat seems natural to them, as if it's human destiny to wallow in failure and self-pity. Life continues regardless of your current state of defeat. Tomorrow, the world will carry on as usual. Your present failure or success is just a temporary state. You'll bounce back from failure just as you fell into it. Thousands of people are feeling defeated and ashamed right now, just like you. I was once advised to repeat, "This too shall pass," whenever I felt overwhelmed by negativity and failure. Some of those currently feeling drained will strive for a fresh start. They will rise and re-enter the world, leaving a lasting imprint on business, politics, or society. Their success will be attributed to luck by the world, oblivious to their previous struggle. So, as odd as it sounds, be thankful for your current limitations or failure. It is from here that most success stories begin. You can achieve whatever you want, right from where you are. Longfellow, Michelangelo, and Lincoln started from here. Rod Serling wrote 40 stories before one got published. Disney was fired by a newspaper claiming he lacked talent. Richard Byrd crashed his plane twice before becoming a renowned explorer. Embrace adversity, but let it work for your benefit, not against you. The world won't prevent you from feeling sorry for yourself, but it will also give way once you decide that your current circumstance is temporary and you're determined to succeed. The world doesn't really care what choice you make. So for your sake, choose adventure and aim for achievement, not merely existence and self-pity. From this moment on, and for what remains of the balance of your life, make your commitment to excellence, remembering that it is your challenge to succeed. After all, you only have one life. Let's do something remarkable.